see the reason why these hoes never trust a man. Heard my mama always told me never trust a now. Fake love dressed up like a mannequin. A whole heart might be better than a color in. Peons taking hearts and trying to break them in. I'm used to breaking in. I'm used to getting cheap thrills from an FNN. Was used to being tender on some of these women then. I learned the reason why these niggas not invested in. It's so bad, bad, bad. Yeah, it's so bad, bad, bad. It's a bad, bad time. Pray for anyone that love like that.
All right, one more time. Thank you for coming through. All right. So, 1, 2, mic check, 1, 2. We are back in the spot, back in the place to be. If you've been following the timeline, by now you've probably seen the mic drop performance. You know what I mean? And we'll start off by introducing Mr.
JP, JayDaGemini, JDG. You call me the Gemini.
Make sure y'all follow that. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure we'll get there. If you didn't catch it, we'll make sure we'll get you back at the end of this. You know what I'm saying? This is the talk. This is the after mic performance. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, we found out how small of a world it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But that's for us to know right now. We'll probably get into that a little later. You know what I mean? But it's a small world. But I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I already know you. So we'll start off, man, by just you created your name. You know what I'm saying? Like how'd you create that your name?
That's JayDaGemini. I was a big fan of Jay the Youngin before he passed. Rest his soul. Yeah. But Gemini is my zodiac, and that's really all of my tattoos is all dedicated to opposites. Ah. So I got Gemini tatted up here, got Heaven and Hell, Drama Faces, got Riley and Huey from the Boondocks. Shout out to the Boondocks lovers out there. Okay. And then here you got a lone wolf right here, but the moon at the top is the yin and yang sign. So on the inside you got Batman, Superman. So it's the whole left sleeve is dedicated to opposites. Okay. And so that's kind of like the thing of Gemini is one day you might get peace, cool, calm, and then another day you might get, you know what I'm saying, don't talk to nobody, reckless, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Shout out to the Geminis out there. Both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I got to salute y'all twice. That's a dope story too, man. I like how you do that. I see the creativeness in you already. So you with those characters, you got a thing for comics.
Oh yeah, I love comics.
Comics. So let me just off the bat, let me just ask you this off the top of my head: Superman or Batman?
I gotta go with Batman.
Tell me why.
I strictly go with him just because he has to be more skilled than Superman. Okay. Now in a fight, I'd say Superman, but Batman, you know, his knowledge, and you know his determination, dedication, and all those are like important characteristics in a person for me. Okay. Being determined, because I'm determined.
Good explanation. I like that. That's a good way to do that. Okay. All right. So back to you. Hometown, man, born and raised. Where you from?
I'm from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Played football, grew up there, and kind of getting out of high school, I moved into Georgia, so I lived in Villa Rica, Georgia. Okay. It's about 30, 45 minutes from Atlanta on the west side, close to Alabama. I lived there before going to college at Stanford University. Okay. So that was pretty much my coming up. It's just me, my mom, my sister, and my brother. My older brother, I was the youngest three. So
being the age you are now, and this right here just off the top of the head, growing up like that, you know what I'm saying, just mom, did you know what I'm saying, like, did that make you stronger? Having to learn certain things, or was it not like that? You know what I'm saying? Just wondering.
It definitely made me have to go through more challenges mentally and you know, figuring out kind of growing up without a male role model really. Which I had my uncle though. Shout out to my Uncle Mike. You know, he's taught me a lot of things, and then my granddad, Papa. He just passed about a month and a half ago.
My
rest his soul. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, They helped me through a lot, but it was a lot of times where it was like challenging, just trying to become a man, and you really don't know how to do that. You don't know how to go about taking it there.
Being in sports and coming up like you coming up, you know what I'm saying? Being you the big brother out of all your siblings?
I'm the middle.
You the middle, okay.
So really, I got on my dad's side, I got 2 younger brothers.
Okay.
And then on my mom's side, I'm the youngest.
I'm a middle child too. I know that can be tough, us in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sports and music, did they ever butt heads, or was you able to keep them both in their own lane?
I really kept them in their own lane. Okay. Cause I really didn't, as I made music, I didn't really promote it or put it out too much. It was kind of like I did a performance while I was at Sanford. I did a performance in downtown Birmingham.
Okay.
So yeah, it was interesting. It was pretty fun. It's an experience you can't.
What did it teach you though?
It taught me to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Preparation is always the best thing. But then most thing is be confident in yourself and like what you want to make.
Spitting your rhymes in front of a crowd versus playing sports in front of a crowd. Which one make you more nervous? Reason why I asked you that, got you. Reason why I asked you that because
it's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Seconds to go, ball could be in your hand. Or the block. You might need to make the block. You might need to make the hit. It might be a loss and you're ready to go. It could be the last game before you graduate versus this performance could be the one where somebody out there might call me.
Right.
Or this other place is looking for people to perform all the time, and this might be the break I'm looking for.
Correct.
Now answer that question.
I say football. Football made me more nervous because it's the preparation, really, of all week. You've been studying this team, you've been practicing about this team and all this, and then come time to play, it's game time, you know what I'm saying? It's no feeling like you running out there with your brothers and stuff. And you get out there, and after that first snap, though, it's over. It's over. The nervousness is gone. You ready. You set in.
What position did you play?
Corner.
Okay.
Cornerback.
So when the music started to get more serious for you to where you're like, I'm going to make a career out of this?
I started making music, like actually writing songs at around the age of 17 in high school. And I really didn't start taking it serious because then again, I was always in football. So football was always kind of like more of a higher priority than music. But I say I started taking it serious and started like actually putting out songs around the year 2021. After the COVID year and stuff, leaving from Sanford University when I was transferring. That's when I really started putting out music in like my last mixtape before the search.
Okay. And just to get into your music, what I would say, also to let people know, check out on Spotify. Follow JayDaGemini on Spotify, please. You know what I'm saying? Let's add to the list. Check out his music, please. Share it, repost it, and all that. You'll see more of that at the end of the show. So, Jay, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at your music, you know what I mean? And before the Search 2022 album, but before that, 2021, you had a single called Walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell us a little bit about, let's get into your music now, your words and stuff that you work with. Like, tell us about Walk, like 2021. What was that about?
Walk, that was, around that time, I was dealing with a lot of stuff around that time, and Walk was just something that I was like, man, I just want to make something that I feel like everybody else gonna mess with, because I like, a lot of times I make music for me, for me to listen to and stuff, and Walk was one of the songs that I actually made. I was kind of like, you know what, I kind of want people to hear this. Like, I want to see what I got that people can listen to and see what they think, you know what I'm saying? That's really why I started thinking about other people, and Walk is the song that did the most. I performed at downtown Birmingham at this club called Zydeco.
Okay.
At Sanford, so that was that song, and people loved it. I'd walk into the facility and stuff, playing football. They'll be playing my song, playing walk before meetings and stuff like that.
Feel good.
Yeah, it was an amazing feeling. You know, it was outstanding.
Now, before the search, now is there some type of meaning between that? Is that something that you know what I mean?
You know, it's crazy. Every decision I make it's a gut type thing. Like, I listen to my gut. What is my gut telling me? Is this a good idea? Is this not a good idea? And I chose the name Before the Search because it was kind of before I knew who I was. So I dropped that mixtape before I really knew, before JayDaGemini knew he was JayDaGemini. You know, okay. And it's before the tattoos. It's before the stuff that I went through. You know, it's before the concert. It's me before I knew I was me.
Okay. You had to find yourself.
I had to find myself. It's the search.
Had to become who you know you are.
Correct.
Okay. And then your latest release, Bad, Bad, Bad. You know what I'm saying? Now, where'd that come from?
That's that's a hit with the ladies. The ladies love that one. So it's really I don't really make love songs, but it's a love song. You know what I'm saying?
Versatile. You gotta try something else.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? If it work, use it. I got you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't use it, it's just gonna wither away and die. You know what I mean? Okay.
You absolutely right.
Your style, your music style. You know what I'm saying? JayDaGemini style, his style of music. Like, how would you describe your style? You know what I'm saying? Like the way you write, the way you spit your music, the feel and the energy. Like, what is that?
I think versatile is the best word that you can use. And it's versatile because, like I said, you as a Gemini, you got heaven and hell. You got, you know what I'm saying, you got calm, loving, you know what I'm saying, like singing vibe with you, you know what I'm saying, like I love you, girl, like that kind of stuff. And then you got JDG, who's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, sticks, chops, like, you know what I'm saying, all the regular kind of stuff. But at the same time, it's still storytelling. Yeah. I consider myself a storyteller.
Okay.
And really an artist more than a rapper.
Okay, so when you say that, let me ask you this. What's your thoughts on hip-hop as a whole right now?
I feel like hip-hop has no choice but to go back to being hip-hop, I feel like. You know, I feel like it was a moment, it was a time where it was kind of just like people dropping music and stuff, but it's not really, you know what I'm saying, this ain't really what hip-hop was about. And for instance, Kendrick Cole, shout out Kendrick Cole, you know, you got this beef going on, but at the same time, this is the rap industry. This is what it's about.
Right. You
know, it's about the competition. It's about the competitive nature, you know what I'm saying? You being better than the next artist. And so I'm enjoying the time that we're growing into due to this, the feud between Kendrick and Cole and stuff right now. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen next.
Now, you being from this area, you know what I'm saying, North Alabama, and, you know, we one of the last states to get noticed. But, you know what I'm saying, we have stars.
Yeah.
We have so many gems and diamonds covered up that, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if it's a gift or it's a curse, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we have so many great artists, including yourself, that are so talented, you know what I'm saying, that need to be heard, you know what I mean? And, you know, before I go any further, independent or major, which one you like better?
Independent.
Independent, cool, because you can control your stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So, like, as an artist, Alabama, South, you know what I'm saying, why do you feel like, do you think it's harder for us, the South, you know what I'm saying, we got it harder, our hill is a little harder to climb as far as getting our music heard, collabing with each other, etc.?
I feel like maybe the collaborations is probably tougher around here. As far as making it out, I say that would be difficult because you got a lot of Southern artists that are really good. You got from Louisiana, you got Alabama, Georgia, you know, Florida rappers, and it's very competitive coming out because you kind of got the same Southern flow. Now you got different areas, and so you got different lingos and stuff. But for the most part, around here it's similar. So you gotta have something to differentiate yourself from a lot of what everybody else is doing of the same style flow around here.
What's the traffic like as far as in your area? Most shows like it's the artists, just the music, you know what I mean, the R&B artists, the rappers, what's the flow like? Like is it moving, you know what I'm saying? Like
I say this, it's a buddy system. It's you gotta be in the door. Like you gotta be cool with the person that's doing these shows.
Oh.
Cause if you know what I'm saying, if you're not cool with them, they're not gonna put you on. They're not gonna help you. And
what if you got the numbers? What if your social medias and what if that don't matter still? You still got to be.
They'll do it for them at that point. It's more of a selfish thing at that point.
I see what you're saying.
So I mean, and I'm trying to be careful with my words here.
Right. Okay. So before we get into the little this and that, man, you know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be fun. What is it about you that make you you?
I think the biggest thing I say is the way that I'm different every day. You might get a different me. You never know what it is I might say, you know. A lot of times, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth sometimes. And then sometimes you got me that's very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? I hate to toot my own horn, but I'm intelligent, man. I'm intelligent, and
toot, man. You better don't toot your horn. Blow it. Blow the horn like dun like loudspeaker. Toot your shit, man. What you mean? Toot your shit.
I like to stay humble, man.
Yeah.
I like
Play
to
the
stay
piano
humble.
while you're tooting that shit, and get you a guitar player to play the shit with you. I'm sorry, my bad.
Nah, you good.
Man.
I'm
sorry,
good.
my bad. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, continue.
I like to stay humble, man. Remember where I'm from, and you know what I'm saying, and try to give back and stuff. But
no doubt. You know
but yeah, that's one of the things that make me is independence. Independency, I say, is one thing because I don't answer to nobody. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's why I'm unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna come from me because I'm the independency in me.
Yes, sir. Okay. And so music. If you could open up for anybody, you know what I'm saying, Showtime, who would it be?
I'd have to show love to Alabama artists, Rallo. I'd like to open up for Rallo. You know, but you got different styles. So like Rallo, I'd open up with, you know what I'm saying, one of the flows that he like that kind of would lead up into his show. You know what I'm saying, keeping on the same vibe. You know, you don't want to switch up everybody's vibe because that's bad business.
Mm-hmm.
But Rallo, but somebody from not around here would be A Boogie with the hoodie from New York.
The hoodie. Okay. Who your top 3 artists?
My top 3.
Old or new? No matter. Dead or alive, old or new? Who your top 3 artists?
That's a great question. Top 3. Weezy. I gotta put Lil Wayne up there. He number 1.
Stay in the lineup.
He gotta
stay in the lineup.
He gotta be number 1. I guess along in there. Throw in Kendrick.
Okay, don't hurt at all. Yep. Kendrick, K-Dot.
And then lastly, I'd have to rock with ESTG.
ESTG, that's a good one right there. Okay, caught me by surprise with that one, but that lets me know you listen to music. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening around everywhere.
Since you're sports, who your top 3 football players?
Top 3 football players, okay.
No matter who they is.
Lamar Jackson first. He's number 1. You know what I'm saying? He's that guy. Second, I say Julio Jones, and lastly, Jalen Ramsey, just because I played corner. He was a guy that I kind of looked up to.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Okay. For you, what was your favorite year? I'm talking about living it up, having fun. You ain't really think about nothing for real. You just woke up, I'm finna get into something. What, you know what I'm saying? Like what was your favorite year for you?
Favorite year? Man, I'd have to say either this year or last year, 2023. Okay. You know, I did a lot of traveling this year. You know, I traveled to San Francisco. I went to Miami. Going back to Miami again. And
Sunshine.
Yeah, absolutely. I plan on making a trip up to New York. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Shout out 84-7. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, just off that traveling, man, like, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you learn more, you see more, mature more, like got to get different smell, different air, see different crowds. Like,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? What was one of your funnest moments out of all that traveling for you?
Funnest, I'd probably say in San Francisco.
Okay.
I went out to San Francisco to see my homeboy Mike. Shout out to Mike.
What up, Mike?
He's in the Navy right now. He shipped out the same month that I went down there. I went to go see him before he left. But yeah, I had him messed up, twisted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was probably one of the funnest times.
No doubt.
Of traveling and stuff like that.
You got to get it up. You already know.
One thing I say about traveling, especially if you're from the Muscle Shoals area, from 256 areas, that you got to do it. You have to travel. I feel like a lot of people in Muscle Shoals, they kind of get stuck being in Muscle Shoals. Like, this is all that they see, and it's more to the world than that. Like, it's you see so many different. You meet different kinds of people, and you realize different kind of vibes that could transpire and, you know what I'm saying, inspire anything in you. And then traveling really helped me determine find who I am. Mm-hmm. It helped me clear up the search a little bit better.
I see what you're saying. Help you become more of a man.
Correct.
Because you did all that by yourself too, right?
True.
Some people scared to go by themselves.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what's up. Okay. All right, man. Before we get into the last question, I want to run you through some this or that's. So if you're ready, man, let's have some fun with it.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it, man.
All right, we'll start out with this right here. You more of a truth person or a dare person?
I tell the truth a lot, but I like a good dare. Okay.
All right. You more of a country boy or a city boy?
Ooh. These are all like opposites, man. I'm an opposite type person. Like, I do everything. So I mean, I love riding dirt bikes and four-wheelers, and you know what I'm saying, getting in the mud and stuff. At the same time, I like nightlife, party life, city life.
You know what I'm saying? Taxi.
Taxi.
Taxi. No, Uber, my bad. We just stepped up in the world. We Ubers, man. That's right. You more of an indoor person or outdoor person?
Outdoors.
Outdoor?
I love outside, man.
You more of a daytime or nighttime?
Night.
Nighttime.
Yeah, I get up. I get a lot of work done in the night, man.
Okay. McDonald's or Taco Bell?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Tell me why, man.
I don't know, man. I don't mess with Taco Bell too much. They had a lot of weird stuff coming out.
Okay.
So
all right.
I was like, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Sports, workout. You more of a cardio dude or you more of a push the weights?
I like calisthenics.
Okay.
So like cardio, running, push-ups. I do, truthfully, I try to, and this is no bullshit, I do 500 push-ups a day.
Word.
For just to stay right. Yeah.
That's what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, you gonna live longer, I tell you that. You more serious or silly? Which one do you think you are more of? More of a serious person, silly person?
It depends on who I'm around. You know what I'm saying? And being a Gemini, there's no telling what you're gonna get. You're gonna get serious sometimes. You're gonna get silly. You want playful. But it really boils down to how long I've known known you as a person? How long, like, how well do I know you? You know what I'm saying? I know you pretty well. I've known you for a long time, and you gonna see lots of different sides of me though.
What if I ask you like this? As far as you looking at the world, should it be more serious or have a more sense of humor?
That's a good
Like
question.
the whole world, you know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like if more folks would smoke weed, they wouldn't be like
They would be so
they
tight.
would be so fucked up.
True. I say
Me now, personally, me. This me talking, not nobody else. Just want to make that show. Disclaimer: this is me talking. All right, go ahead, Jay.
I feel like it's starting to become to where it's they kind of have more of a little goofy vibe. People starting to get a little bit more goofy, and I say that because I love to watch like comedy shows, like Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? Cat Williams, these kind of guys. And you notice like through a lot of the changes, like when the world was serious, like, oh, you can't say this, you can't do this, like you offending this person or these people, right? It kind of holds you hostage, verbally hostage. You can't really say certain things. You can't say what you want to say. But I say like for the stand up, like they couldn't make jokes how they make jokes. They couldn't make. Yeah. So, but I feel like it's kind of starting to get back to where they can, because the people are realizing, okay, this is like, it's just a joke. Like it's not anything offensive, not anything trying to hurt me.
Okay.
It's entertainment, because that's what we are, entertainers.
Entertainment. Any promotion is good promotion. What I always heard. You know what I'm saying? Facebook or IG?
IG.
Yeah,
I don't even have a Facebook.
I don't blame you. Are you more of a saver or are you more of a spender?
Ooh. I try to save my money. But.
Die.
But I do love to like have, like, you know what I'm saying, go out to eat and stuff like that, and then have some items and stuff. Like, I might buy some shoes or like, you know what I'm saying, buy some fits or games and stuff. I'm a gamer too.
Okay.
So, I mean, my money's going somewhere though. But I try to save it, but man, it don't ever work out the way you planned it to.
Understood. Are you a big gamer?
I'm a gamer, yeah.
Throw out your gamer tag.
Man, y'all go get me. JP 101 -101.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll have it on here somewhere down here.
Yeah,
man.
it'll be on there. The cameraman catch it. He always put it right about there. You know what I mean? And last one, man. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty or respect? Which one suits you better?
Loyalty or respect? Loyalty. That's a tough question. I'll say loyalty though.
Tell us why.
I feel like if you loyal to a person, you'll help them in any way that you can. And you know what I'm saying? And me personally, for what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, building my brand and, you know, trying to grow, I feel like somebody wouldn't disrespect you if they're loyal to you, they wouldn't disrespect you, because that would I feel like that would hurt your brand building.
I feel you.
And so I feel like those kind of go hand in hand. I could be wrong, but me personally, my opinion, I take loyalty.
Okay, cool.
Because it's rare. It's getting rare.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we gotta hold on though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We got to hold on. So, you know, last question, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for playing the game. You had some great answers. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna laugh at this when we go back and watch now. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all having me.
Question before we get to, you know what I'm saying, letting everybody know where to find your music and all this. What's a goal that you're going to accomplish this year? Before this year out, that's one goal that you might want to say, you know, like, I'm going to make sure this is done. You know what I'm saying? Personal or whatever. Just something you're going to promise yourself at the start of this year that you're going to have it accomplished because you want to. What would that be for you?
I had goals I made this year my year I wanted to travel. And so I've been doing that, and you know what I'm saying, I'm going to continue to do that and finish out the year traveling, you know what I'm saying, going to see different places that I've always wanted to go to and see and experience new cultures and stuff like that. A goal, I promised myself and I told myself that I was going to take music way more seriously this year. And as you see, I'm here with you guys, man, you know what I'm saying? And I love y'all's vibe, man. Y'all cool people, y'all good people here.
Thank you, man.
And, but yeah, putting out another mixtape.
Okay.
And dropping an album and introducing the world to JDG.
Yes, sir.
Because that's a side that I haven't put out, haven't shown who JDG is yet. So I'm going to be excited to see, you know what I'm saying, what the fans think about it, man.
Okay. And to your fans and colleagues and, you know what I'm saying, the people that you know that's watching you, your core people, what would you like to say to them?
Thank y'all for the support, man. I wouldn't have been so comfortable putting it out, you know what I'm saying, if it wasn't for the love and support that you guys provided me. And keep rocking with me, man. Keep rocking with your boy. I'm going to keep providing for you. I'm going to keep looking out for you. Y'all keep looking out for me, and it's all love.
No doubt. Hey, right across here, you know, shout out to the cameraman, you know what I mean, 847. Right across here, man, let everybody know where to find your music, where to find you, and anything you want them to find you at, let them know.
You can find me on Instagram, JDG_JP. That's my Instagram page. You can find my music. Just search JayDaGemini, capital J, capital D, capital G. JayDaGemini in Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music. Wherever you want to go, I'm there. So y'all reach out for me, man.
Hey, man, thank you for great. I'm cheering for you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
thank you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all having me.
Special shout out to Coach King. You know what I'm saying? We here to, you know what I'm saying? Got to give a special shout out to Coach King. I know he's smiling right about now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a good one right here, man. Solid foundation. This is the grounds. Respect the Element Podcast. It's the team. I'm always Cooks 24 Podcast. And like I said, we were here with Mr.
JayDaGemini,
You know what I'm saying? 8407 on the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to the pod. Shout out to everybody. And hey, support your local artists. Support black businesses. And support yourself. We out. Peace.